Thank you all. Emancipation was the individual most difficult film of my entire career. It was all outdoors, that is true. And I remember it was the second day of shooting, and it's really difficult to transport a modern mind to that time period. It's difficult to imagine that level of inhumanity. And I remember it was the second day of shooting, and 110 degrees, and we're out there, and I was in a scene with one of the white actors, and we had our line, and the actor decided to ad-lib. So we're doing the scene, and I did my line, and then he did his line, and then he ad-libbed and spit in the middle of my chest. If I had curls on, I definitely would have clutched them. And I wanted to say, Antoine! But I stopped, and I realized that Peter couldn't have called the director. So I sat there, and I took a deep breath, and we did take two, and the actor felt that the ad-lib had gone well. So we do take two, and I do my line, and he does his line, and spits in the middle of my chest again. And I just held in that moment, and there was a part, it makes me teary right now, right? And there was a part of me that was grateful, right? That I got to really understand, right? And then in the distance, I hear a voice, and Antoine says, "Hey, let's do a take without the spit." And in that moment, I knew that God was real. And, in this room are people who really suffer, for the art to bring these stories to the screen and to deliver them in a way that has emotional impact for the telling of our stories, and hopefully just the subtle possibility to change a heart or to change a mind. So I'm going to take this moment. I want to thank Gil and AAFCA. I want to thank all of you in this room for doing what you do, for keeping our stories alive. I want to thank Apple, because the budget was one thing, and then the budget was another thing, and then the budget was another thing. And Apple never flinched. It was the first time I had heard from a studio, the story is more important than how much it costs to get it done. he didn't compromise on one shot, y'all. Like, his heart, his mind, his desire to deliver this story to all of you and to the world. I was blown away by the lengths that he was willing to make me go through to deliver this film. So thank you. I appreciate all of you. This has been, Peter has changed my life. I can't go into all of it, but Peter has changed my life, and I thank you all. I appreciate you. Thank you.